Hello and welcome to Manic Fishing. Right, we're out here, got the 6 o'clock lock. So I got out here about 7:30. Incredibly swelly out here today. Right, so I'm just going to get myself ready. It's a bit rocky and rolly out here. So I'm going to try a 6 ounce. As I say, we're doing about 0.7 of a knot. We're just going to start to move on an ebb tide. So I've got myself positioned. I think today I'm going to go down. I'm going to try the Manic lure. We're going to go down with this new colour. So it's like a sort of greeny colour. Skip's out here helping. Or is he? So keep him back off this wreck a bit. I can see what way we're drifting, and we're drifting textbook. So I'll get myself round and we'll start our first drift. What I'll do, I'll get my landing net ready as well. Landing net's ready. Always hopeful. Right. Big old swells. Supposed to be flat calm today. It probably will be, but them swells are good 0.7, I should think. Right, let's try ourselves down there. Right, so first one over. Touch wood. I know they've been struggling inshore, so I thought I'd come out here today. Like I say, I fished this wreck before with you, and it's one of them. They're either here or they're not. So I'm only going again 25. Let's find where these fish are first. We're going to run through this wreck lovely. I'm pretty safe here. I'm across the second shipping lane. Yeah, a little knock then. Go on, take it. Yeah, that's it. I don't think it's very big, whatever it is. If it's anything, I think it's come off. So let's go back down. I feel it taking it all the way up. Hope it's not a little pouting. Hopefully we'll hit a few fish. Yeah. Just taking the tail, I think. Load of fish down there. Hopefully this will be okay today. So I think I've just got a little pouting on here. Oh, it's a little gurnard. Baby gurnard. Oh well. Little baby gurnard. So I just had that little baby gurnard. On this actual wreck here is where I had this one, 4.8 beauty. That one went back to swim another day. So hopefully this will be alright. It's showing quite a few fish down here. It's the start of the tide, plenty of bleeping. So let's see. Showing them quite high in the water, so I'm coming up about 30 turns. I'm just coming to the end of it, but we're showing quite a few fish down there. Normally I'll fish this one on the flood, but I'll just get used to it where I'm going. Alright, so we're just coming around on the second drift. I'm roughly on that same area, same drift line. So at the minute, 6 ounce lead seems to be fine. The Manic lure's got about a 25 gram head on it, so yeah, you can't see on that camera, I doubt, but this wreck is shooting right up. So I normally fish it on the flood, so I fish it the other way, so it's what it is. I generally find them on the end, but we'll see. Got the old seagull out there with me today, helping me. Yeah, we're picking up now, drifting sort of between a knot and knot and a half now. I feel a little bit, I hate to admit it because I don't get seasick, but I feel a little bit. I don't know if it's my diabetes. Feel a bit swelly in the belly. My diabetes has been killing me lately, so perhaps it's that. I had something to eat on the way out. Start catching a few fish, I feel better. Yeah, that's better. Now I feel a bit better. So that's a pollock, I'm sure. Nice to get the first one in. That boom's tangled up, so it's only quite small, but that boom's tangled. Perhaps that's why I weren't catching any. Oh yeah, it's okay. Nice little one on the Manic. Alright, so we just had that little polyp. I just checked my blood sugar because I was feeling a little bit sicky, and I'm well low, so I've just taken a few dextrose. So I've just moved over slightly further just to try and work over this wreck. I want to pick off some big uns if I can. It's just coming up now. I'm nearly down, so I might have to change my weight in a minute, go up to an 8. It's just going out a bit further now. Right, so I'm down. Oh dear, I think that was in the wreck then. Yeah, we're textbook drifted. Lovely. I'm trying to grab a couple of videos because my boat goes out to have the wrap done on the 21st, so I've got a trip out on the 16th on Manx Bell, hopefully weather permitting, and then my boat's out to be wrapped for a week, engine service, and have a couple of little logos put on it. I'll do a little video of that, you know, of the wrapping, and just makes a little bit of content up, anti-foul. Right, so I've just tried to get on the same sort of drift as I did the first time, and I've upped the lead, gone up to an 8, well, a sort of half made 8 that my friend the boatman makes for me. So we're marking a load of fish now, sort of quite high up. They're 120 foot, they're about 20 foot off the bottom, these fish. So let's give it 30 turns this time and see if I can snarl one. Sometimes when the tide just starts to move, like starts to run, then they'll switch on. I'm hoping, really it's only just starting to move now, so I'm hoping this will switch on in a minute. They're a bit like lemmings, fish sometimes. Once one starts, they'll all start. They all think someone's getting something better than what the other is. So, I'm just going to move over. I've had to move you up there because battery's running out and I can't be bothered to keep changing the batteries, so I've got you on mains now. So I've just moved over slightly further again. So it's just about finding these fish, really. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That feels better. Oh. Taking me a little bit of line. I don't want to give him too much, so I don't want to let him drag, but now we're up off the wreck, let him have a little bit more. That feels better. Thank God. Start to doubt yourself, you know. I'm quite tired anyway. I hardly slept. I know it sounds strange, but I was quite excited about coming out, and then oh, that's a nice one. That one flopped up. And then my diabetes is killing me a bit, but anyway, that's what we want. Look at the size of that one, mate. That's a nice one. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Look at that beauty. we just had that one. That was a cracker. But I'll say your old head goes down a bit, you know. It's I think hopefully they'll switch on, but it's just you know, you can see them down there and they're just not taking. You question your lure, you think, is it my lure, is it, you know, but I know it isn't. It's just my impatience, you know. Right, let's get ourselves back round. I've got that drift now. I am drifting the whole of this wreck now, so we're moving a bit faster, so I'll get back round on that same drift and hopefully we'll snarl another one. Well, I seem to be spending more time messing about with the cameras at the minute than catching fish. I'm having murders today, I don't know why. But anyway, we got another one set up, so I expect the sound from earlier, I don't think the mic was working properly, so I apologise about that, but there you go. Yep. Yes. Yep. Nice. Straight in. Cool. Yeah, that's a better one. That's a better one. I think it started to kick a bit more when it sees the light. Here it comes. Where is it? There you go. Nice one. I'm going to lift this one over. Looks like it's got a few war wounds on this one. Yeah, look at that one. He's all bloody before he even starts. So yeah, another nice size one. Oops, there's the camera. Forgot where I put the camera. Right, nice. So that pollock there, he had some war wounds on him. So let's get back down. So that was on this black one. So I don't, be honest, I don't really think it's got a lot to do with the lure. I think they're just starting to come on the feed now. That's what that's all about. Oh, so I had to take my jumper off. It's too hot. It's muggy, you know. So I didn't really get on this wreck very good, but I was messing about. We'll give this one a play out. Yep. Yes, that nailed it. Good. Dog nose. Yeah, perhaps they're starting to feed now, you know. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's only a baby one, but I still take it. He's only a little one, but he's blown there, but the boatman will have him. I'll show you a close-up of that sounder in a minute so you can see where these fish are holding. It's they're just in one certain area, so it's pointless drifting the whole of the wreck, because I say I'm the only one here and see exactly where they are. I mean, even the little ones fight, they fight like mad, pollock. So my biggest is 1811, and that went like a steam train, and I actually caught that on that little rod. Can't remember where that was. I think that may have been on here. Yeah, sometimes the fish, these seem to be just sitting just outside this wreck. Sometimes, you know, people seem to think they are in the middle of the wreck. They're not, you know. There you go. That's where they are, right on the outside. Nice. And I'm just off that wreck about 50 foot. Not massive, I don't think, but we'll take it. Let's start to fight a bit when they kick up. Yeah, not massive, but still a nice size eating one. So yeah, we're picking them off slowly, getting a few. Just want to try and get them daddy ones, you know. They're the ones you want. Oh, I think, oh, that's a bloody wreck. That ain't a fish. Oh well, had to happen. So it was easier. Instead of rigging back up, I already had this other rod set up, so I'm just going down. It's exactly the same setup, but this is a I got a Skerry on this time. I'll show you in a minute all them fish down there. And as I say, don't be too hasty to come as soon as you come off the wreck to go, because you want to give it a good, you know, good 50, 100 foot past it, because them fish are laying on this particular one, they're laying just outside it. So I'm off it now. Probably won't get anything now, but we're off it now, but you're still marking fish. Let me see if I can show you here. Right, let me show you on here. On this sounder of mine here, I can scroll back with the sounder. So if I show you this here, let's see if I can show you. You see all these fish here? Literally loads and loads and loads of them. And then if I clear that cursor, we're back in real time. So this, see, we're off the wreck there, but you're still marking fish. So let's go back round. I'll go back round and have another go. Oh, yep, straight on the manic. They love it. I don't know what it is. They work lovely, those lures. Beautiful. Another lovely, not massive but healthy, nice healthy one. Look, straight on the manic. Just something about the action in them on the tail, you know. I love them. Just need to really find, I mean, these hooks aren't too bad, but just need to find something sort of doable with a decent size hook and that's strong enough. You know, I've got a few different variations there, but a couple of them I've bent out, and not that I'm hitting many big pollock here, but if I did hit a big one and the hook bent out, you know, it's disappointing, isn't it? But these are pretty strong, these ones. I'll have to have a word. I think those ones come from Craig, who I get my leads off of, thrashing a price out. Oh dear, so the snatch then. Yeah, oh no, I should have kept winding. Huh. Yeah, when you feel the fish on there, you just literally wind, just keep winding. Yeah, I missed that, silly boy. Oh yeah, see, that's it. Got him, got his dad. They're loving the manic. Come on, Skip, what's this? Yeah, nicely nailed. Oh, yep, there you go, straight in. Yeah, this isn't a donkey, but It's okay. It's fighting a bit now, kicking. As soon as they see that light, they don't like it. They know they're coming in. Oh look, spat that. No skip. Yeah, there you go. Nice little one. So these hooks on these heads that Craig made are pretty sharp, pretty good actually. Quite impressed. Be nice to get a big one on there so I can see whether they can handle it. Alright, we're in the killing zone now, so let's hopefully get one. They're right on the bottom, so I don't want to be any more than about 15 turns. I've got a long back with a long trace again now, so try and concentrate on working that bottom area where they are. Oh dear, had a little snatch then. Whether that was a wreck or not. Yep, no. Let's go back down. Just probably grabbing the tail, you know. So I don't know if you can see that. That was what happened there. So he bit the tail off. So all I do, literally, unscrew that. I think I've got one in here. Just put another one, thread another one on. So he bit that tail right off that pollock. And there you go, good to go. Right, let's get back round. I'll say the beauty with the Manic lure is the pennies. It's more of a pain to make them than it is to lose them, you know. You don't mind losing these. What I might do is I might chuck a slow jig down in a minute because we're easing up on this tide and I can concentrate it on them. Now what I'm going to do, if I can get this plastic off, I'm going to go down with this H2O slow jig. Gave these ages ago and never really given them a good chance, so let's clip this on. So you always hook them from the top, slow jigs. Okay, like that. Right, let's go round, have a go. Right, catch my own wash. Now because I know roughly where these fish are, I'm gonna bang them straight down. So what you want to be doing when you're slow jigging is you need to be letting that jig go, letting the line go loose so it does all that affair. Butterflies, you know. So we'll say that and I'll probably lose it straight in the wreck. But the idea is try and get it to hit the bottom first. Right, so we're on the bottom, so give it a couple of turns and then literally you want to let that flutter. And what the fish will do, generally they'll let it on the way down when it's fluttering. So there's a load of fish down there. You can adjust your depth slightly, but I think I'm pretty good where I am. I'll come up a bit. Oh, yep. Yep, so I'm straight in now. So it's a super effective way of catching fish. You're targeting them. Great fun on this rod. I was just about to adjust my depth. It must have hit it as I was going down. There you go, on a slow jig. Right, so back over with the slow jig. So it's a super effective way of catching fish, especially once you know where they are and they're concentrated. They're just sort of on this pocket here. So, as I say, let it go down. This line ain't been off this reel for a while, so it's a bit... Right, so I'm down, so I want to give it a couple of free turns and then just keep working it. And the idea is you let that line go slack. Yeah, look, straight in. Straight in. That's what I say, it's super effective. You'll pick fish off when you won't on a sidewinder, you know. Just give it so it does have a little bit of drag. So it weren't even down along that one. And there you go. Another one to the slow jig. Right, so back down with a slow jig. I just lost that other one. That was my lucky one. But so I just switched over rods. I'm on this lighter rod, but this is perfectly fine. Be even more fun on this. Oops. So yeah, lovely action this rod. Wish I'd have bought this one ages ago. He did tell me, Mick. I do, I love my puppy. That's a lovely rod, but this is something else, this. I'm just to the side of this, but we might still pick it up. I could probably go even smaller, even lighter than this one. Yep. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's a nice one. Great fun on these light rods. He's swimming up to me now. Now I've got him. Yeah, have a bit of fun with them, you know. That's what it's all about. Oh, blimey. Well, that's a first. Look at that. That's a first for me. Look. Black bream on a slow jig. Cracking one as well. Great. Well, there you go. Black bream on a slow jig. I've never caught one. I know a friend of mine, a fellow ambassador, Adam Kirby, he catches a lot of bream on lures and jigs and that. Never really fished for them. So that's the first, probably fluke, but well, it was fluke. I'm fishing for pollock, but yeah, that was great fun. Nice to see it go back. So we'll have another go. That was cracking. At least you know they're on here. Right, let's get back round. Alright, so let's go back down. Same setup. Black bream, eh? Blimey. Yeah, so when the tide eases up and you go to slack water, you can still lure fish, you know. You get down with your jigs, these slow jigs and other lures, you're still picking the fish off then. Alright, I'm going to hit my wash here, but there you go. Alright, so back down, same sort of drift. I want to hit that bottom, so I'm on the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give it 5 turns. It's reasonably level, this wreck. Trying to get as much action so that that thing's going like that on the way down. Yep. I don't think that's a black bream. I'm not sure. That's a little pollock. Back down again with the little H2O. I think this is 80 grams, this one. I could probably get away with this little thing here, but I don't want to lose it. But if I do lose it, I'll switch on to that. Right, I'm on the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so I'm not catching that wreck. That line's going right tight down by the boat. I'll definitely get away with a lighter jig. Find out, I'm going to drop the size down. I'm not going to fish for too much longer, but I'll just drop the size down and have a go with this other one. I'm quite intrigued now about the bream. So I know Adam, he fishes for them all the time with lures, or with jigs, you know, like this. So let's put this little baby one on. It's only a single assist hook on this one. So let's try that. Let's go back round. Right, so I've gone down there with this little light one now. Let's try that. That'd be nice to get another bream. So obviously this takes a bit longer to sink, you know. Right, I think I'm on the bottom now. And this should flutter even better, you know, because it's smaller, lighter. Don't forget, at the end of the video, there's a prompt for another video. Make sure you watch that one. That one's epic. And then you'll see the Manic Fishing logo. Hit that logo at the end. That's my subscribe button. I really appreciate everybody who has subscribed. But as I said, 50% of people who watch the videos are not subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. It does mean a lot to me and helps the channel out no end. But it's not over yet, this video. Just wait and see. Yep. See, told you it's not over. That's on the little baby one. A little yo-yo, I think it is. Oh dear. Well, what an end to a session, eh? Ended with a pouting. But there you go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Got some epic stuff coming up. Ended with a pouting. Thanks for watching.